In the end, Gargamel's forces crumbled, unable to sustain the fierce resistance and the clever tactics employed by the Smurfs. Exhausted and defeated, Gargamel was forced to retreat, vowing revenge as always, but the Smurfs stood victorious. The Battle of Guadalajara became a symbol of their resilience and solidarity, a triumph not just of strength, but of heart and unity against a seemingly unstoppable force. Though the scars of the battle remained, the Smurfs had proven that even the smallest can stand tall in the face of darkness. In the spring of 1937, the hills of Spain echoed with the sound of conflict as two opposing forces faced off in the Battle of Guadalajara. On one side stood Gargamel, a cunning, ruthless warlord with an insatiable thirst for power. He had long dreamed of capturing the rich, vibrant land of Smurfland, a peaceful territory inhabited by the elusive and resourceful Smurfs. Gargamel saw them not just as an obstacle, but as the key to his domination of all lands. With his forces bolstered by foreign support, Gargamel was determined to crush the Smurfs once and for all. The Smurfs, however, were no strangers to survival. Under the wise and strategic leadership of Papa Smurf, they had built a well-organized militia, small but agile. Their blue army, though diminutive in size, fought with fierce determination, using their intimate knowledge of the landscape to outmaneuver their enemies. The battle had raged for days, with Gargamel's forces pushing deeper into Smurfland, confident of their inevitable victory. But on a foggy morning in March, everything changed. The Smurfs launched a daring counteroffensive. Brainy Smurf, the intellectual of the group, had devised a clever plan, using the terrain and weather to their advantage. With smoke bombs and camouflage, the Smurfs created confusion among Gargamel's troops, leading them into ambushes and traps. Meanwhile, Smurfette led a secret mission to sabotage Gargamel's supply lines, cutting off his army from critical resources. The Smurfs' guerrilla tactics wore down Gargamel's once mighty forces. His men, weary and demoralized, began to falter, and what Gargamel had thought would be a swift victory turned into a nightmare of attrition. In a final act of desperation, Gargamel unleashed his secret weapon, a monstrous mechanical beast powered by dark magic. But the Smurfs were ready. Hefty Smurf, the strongest of them all, led a fearless charge, distracting the beast while Handy Smurf, the ingenious inventor, found a way to disable its power source. With a mighty explosion, the beast fell, and with it, Gargamel's hopes of conquest. Defeated and humiliated, Gargamel fled the battlefield, vowing to return one day. But for now, the Smurfs had won. The Battle of Guadalajara would go down in history, not as a tale of war and destruction, but as a story of courage, unity, and the indomitable spirit of the Smurfs, who defended their home against overwhelming odds.